First of all, I'd like to thank everybody that traveled in my family as well. Lots of people from all over. My mom almost didn't make it due to some mechanical difficulties. But I think first and foremost, I'd like to thank the good Lord for giving me the gift of jumping. I didn't do anything to earn that. I just got it. It's good to win the genetic lottery, I think. I'd like to thank my wife, Kate, who frankly had never seen me high jump before we got married, and boy, was she in for a surprise. And my wonderful daughter, Asha, who's put up with lots of stories about high jumping for her whole life. I'd like to thank my mom and dad and for all they did to help the kid that had ADD and way too much energy and make me do track and field. And for my dad for telling me at a pretty young age, just because he was a college quarterback, and he said, just because I did football, don't do that. Find the gifts that God gave you and pursue those and work like crazy to get good at them. I'd like to thank the university for all the support that they gave, they continue to give and gave me as an athlete. People like Scott Unruh, Dean Weber, Dave England, Kevin Pitts, Brad Rickliffs, guys that were in the training room that kept us all put back together. And for the university for prioritizing track and field. We're a non-revenue sport, and they continue to support John and the team through thick and thin. To my teammates, all of the Razorbacks, I was part of the most successful, I think, program in history. Guys like Matt Mitchell, Marlon Boykins, Ray, we're going to get to you in a minute here. So, but all of my teammates, track's an individual sport, but we won as a team and we worked hard as a team. And I'm immensely thankful for all of those men that I went to battle with every day. Mr. Dokes, 2 years ago, Ray was inducted. Ray and I both came in as freshmen together. Ray's about 3 inches taller than me. You'll see him. And Ray brought out the best in me in many ways. We were probably the most competitive people on the planet. Ray pushed me harder and harder every single day, and I would not be here without the constant competition of Ray Dokes. So thank you, Ray. Ray is my friend and my brother, and I truly value his friendship. Coach Booth. Coach Booth has many gifts. One of them was recruiting, and the second was creating the most brutal workouts that could ever be devised. We often would wonder how in the world he came up with that as a plan. We would go bound on one leg, run the stadiums until we had sewing machine legs. If you know what that is, you just shake, basically. So, Coach Booth, thank you for recruiting me to endure that. And Coach McDonald, the greatest coach in my experience in NCAA history. What can you say about a guy with 42 national championships, 5 Triple Crowns, winning 90% of the conference championships that he ever coached in, 30-time National Coach of the Year? He could go on and on about the things. But people like me chose to go to Arkansas because they wanted to be part of something special, something that was rare, excellence. John built a culture of excellence, and he saw the potential in athletes long before they could. I'm in deep debt and of gratitude for John and the program that he built here. There's a couple other people that I think don't get mentioned for this. I'd like to recognize the late Mary Lee Booth and Ellen McDonald. These are the coaches' wives. They gave up so much of their husbands so that we could go pursue our dreams. And I'm very thankful for all that they gave to us. Last but not least, I would just like to say I have so much thanks for the university. You guys have just done an amazing job. I've been away a few times and been back, and just Hunter, what you guys have done and all the facilities that you've given to the athletes. My charge is to keep pursuing excellence to everyone, all of the athletes. Keep empowering and giving young people the opportunity to pursue their dreams and their gifts. From the bottom of my heart, it's a huge thanks to the university and the Razorback family for all you have given me. My life has been fuller, and I've had dreams that I would have never been able to go, things I've never would have thought I would have been able to accomplish, and it's thanks to this university. The athletes that are part of it, the support staff, everyone. I really appreciate everything that you guys have done. And with that, thank you.